We're here at the third edition of the Security Middle East Conference here in Riyadh, joined by the moderator of the session, Daniel Norman. Dan is the Regional Director for EMEA at the Information Security Forum. And to be honest, we probably couldn't do this conference without you, Dan, all of the support, part of the advisory board and chairing the day. So I guess that's an easy first question. As the moderator, what are your key takeaways from the discussions today?
Yeah, it's hard to summarize because there's so many topics that were covered today. We started with the workforce, security workforce, how to transition from physical to cyber. We looked at the return on investment on security, how to measure using metrics, KPIs, things like that. Bunch of different podcasts and panel sessions, third-party risk management, AI, deep fakes. I mean, as I say, it's tough. There's so much content there. Finishing up with the presentation on Diria's investment. So it's a ever expanding conference, and it's just an exciting time to be here.
Yeah, agreed, Dan. And like you say, it's a really diverse set of discussions, panels, podcasts, and I think we've got a really nice mix of people in the room today. Getting people in the room is vital to evolving the industry and continuing to educate the leaders. But what role do you think conferences like this and forums, obviously the ISF deliver a lot of events throughout the year, what role is that playing in helping these security leaders to evolve and prepare themselves for future threats?
Well, I mean, every person that came up to me at the event today was incredibly thankful that there is an opportunity to meet like-minded security leaders and leaders that have ambition to learn and collaborate with one another. And events like this just give people an opportunity to rub shoulders with someone and ask them, how are you handling that particular challenge, and understanding existing and emerging threats, emerging scenarios that we need to prepare for is difficult when you do it in isolation. So coming to events like this, and of course ISF chapters, conferences and World Congress, is just a way of being able to collaborate and learn as a community. So it's invaluable to have these types of events.
Absolutely, learning is really a core part of a lot of the discussions today. And I mean, look, touching on what you do at the ISF, we've spoken in depth about different cybersecurity challenges today, Dan. These threats are ever evolving. What can organisations in the region here do to triumph with resilience and improve their stature?
Well, resilience is it's a multi-dimensional question, and there's different ways of looking at it. I think when you look at Middle Eastern organizations, especially giga projects and those with such diverse supply chains, resilience is, how do we keep the lights on and how do we flourish and thrive in uncertainty? And how do we mitigate any risks that crop up? So, I mean, defense in depth is something that's been discussed quite significantly. I think having good third-party risk management and business continuity plans, crisis management, and subsequently testing those resilience plans is key. And again, being proactive and investing in security rather than being responsive when an attack happens is a battle we all face. But one of the key takeaways I took from the first panel session, the ROI piece, was we as an organization, or we as a community, as an industry, as a division really within an organization itself, we have to demonstrate a return on that investment. So being able to make security a key pillar in operationalizing different services, is something that's really important. So, that'd be my key takeaway.
Nice. And I mean, you've been up on stage with these leaders all day, and you do this quite a lot all year round. From your personal perspective, what do leaders here in the Middle East bring to the conversation that's different?
Specifically for the Middle East?
Yeah.
Well, I think there's a unique ambition, with the Middle East, and every year we tick closer to Vision 2030. I'm getting more of a sense of urgency. There's a lot of focus and a lot of investment that's gone into the Middle East, especially Saudi Arabia, with all the giga projects, different tourist hotspots, the games. We've got upcoming FIFA World Cup. We've got all of these different events that put a shining light on the region, and security as a topic is becoming more and more important and significant. If something goes wrong at these types of events, it causes significant problems for the region itself. So, there's a lot we have to do, and there are unique challenges for the Middle East. I mean, there's not many other countries or even regions in the world that get this much attention and investment. And if you look at the trajectory this region's on, geopolitically, socially, technologically, there's not many other regions like it. So it's quite a unique challenge.
Wonderful. Thanks, Dan. Some really nice insights there and a nice overview of what we've discussed and achieved at today's conference. Like I said, couldn't do it without you. Hope to see you again at next year's event.
Thank you.
And I'm sure that our audience at home will see more of you in the magazine as well.